Hey guys, it's Kim here with OC Tax Break, and today I want to talk about the CARES Act. And before we get started, make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And let's get into it. What is the CARES Act? The Senate implemented the CARES Act in March 2020 in direct response to the COVID-19 pandemic. The CARES Act stands for Coronavirus Aid and Economic Security Act, and they implemented a bunch of different things. So I want to go over a couple of them so you know the updates for 2020. First thing I want to talk to you guys about is the retirement plan. What were the changes made in 2020 for that retirement plan? So the CARES Act waives a 10% penalty on early withdrawal for up to $100,000 from your retirement plan or IRA plan. And that's all free from that penalty. Usually you guys have a 10% penalty for taking it out early. You will no longer have that penalty in 2020 if you were directly affected from COVID-19. Now, how do you know if you have a coronavirus related distribution? Did you get the coronavirus? Did you get SRS-CoV-2? If you or a spouse had either one of those and were tested with a CDC test, then you guys are able to get that up to $100,000 withdrawal free from penalty. If you experience like any financial hardship directly related to COVID-19, you were furloughed, laid off, your child couldn't get into childcare, so you weren't able to work, then you're going to be able to get that withdrawal as well. You just need to make sure that the reasons that you had to take it out was COVID related, and make sure you guys substantiate that by just writing down how much you took out, why you took out. If your child couldn't go back to school for 2 weeks and then you were laid off, whatever the circumstances is, just make sure that you guys write that down. Keep it with all your tax stuff just in case you were ever audited and you want to make sure that you're not getting penalized on an early withdrawal. This act also allows individuals to either pay tax on their income from the distribution ratably over a 3-year period, or it allows a taxpayer to repay that amount tax-free back into their plan over 3 years. Those retirements are not subject to that retirement contribution limit, so you can contribute as much as you want to get that 3-year to repay everything within that 3-year period. The act also allows a temporary waiver of RMDs, which is required minimum distributions for certain retirement plans and accounts, so you don't have to take those RMDs for the year 2020. It's temporarily waiving those for you. And then lastly, let's talk about how the act doubles the current retirement plan loan limits to the lesser of $100,000 or 100% of your individuals or participants' vested amount in that plan. If you have an outstanding balance due from the date of enactment to or through December 31st, then you can delay your loan repayment for up to a year, which is kind of good for anybody who's struggling right now. That gives you a year of deferment, and then you'll have to start repaying that balance back. That's it for retirement plans. I'm going to kind of do like a quick overview of everything, and then if you have questions regarding any of these issues, you can always comment down below and I'll get back to you on those. We can schedule a call, or I can just type back in the comments. Either one is fine with me. The CARES Act also is giving you guys an above the line deduction for charitable expenses. Normally the only way you can write off charitable expenses is through itemizing. Either you take that standard deduction or you itemize. If you don't itemize, you're taking that standard deduction and you're not getting any credits for, say, medical, property taxes, mortgage interest, and those charitable contributions. So this year, the CARES Act has implemented that everybody can get a $300 above the line credit for charitable contributions, which is kind of awesome since normally you don't get that. So I think they're doing a lot to try to help get that taxable income down so that you guys aren't paying as much at the end of the year, because this year has been so strange and a lot of people lost their jobs or were impacted financially from the coronavirus. They're doing what they can to try to help. So make sure you guys keep those receipts for any charity that you guys have donated for this year, because even if you don't itemize, you will be able to take that deduction this year. Also, you guys, normally your charitable deductions, if you do itemize, is limited to 60% of your AGI. Due to the CARES Act, they changed that. So this year you can do contributions of up to 100% of your adjusted gross income, which is your AGI. So they're allowing a bigger deduction for charitable expenses this year, which is great for those people who like to give. And then you're also going to be getting something back. Definitely lowering that taxable income. So make sure you guys are keeping those receipts too. If you're itemizing that are above and beyond that normal 60% limit, you guys can now take 100%. Lastly, I want to talk about net operating losses, or NOLs, and how the CARES Act is taking care of those for you guys. So the CARES Act is retroactively suspending that 80% income limitation on use of NOLs carry forwards for taxable years beginning in January 2021, and allows 100% of such taxable incomes to be offset by that NOL carry forward. That 80% limitation will then be implemented and reinstated after December 31st, 2021. So you can take advantage of that for January 2021 till December 2021. Losses from 2018, 19, and 2020 will be allowed to be carried back for up to 5 years. And this bill will also eliminate the loss limitation rules for sole proprietors and pass-through entities, and allow them to take advantage of those NOL carrybacks, which is amazing. So make sure that you guys are talking with your tax people and you guys are taking advantage of all these implementations that the CARE Act is giving you, so that you guys can have lower taxable income for 2020 and get a bigger refund, or at least pay less taxes. Make sure that you guys are staying up to date on all the new tax laws, and hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you have questions, again, comment down below. My email's in the description. Email me. Let me know if you guys have anything that you guys want me to do a video on or have questions about. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please give it a thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.